To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another one he gave 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway he took his way. He gave to everyone according to their ability. So everybody has an ability to do something. There is something you can do. He said everyone according to his ability. Their ground level is that at their ground level there is an ability. So as you are now, there is something in you that you can do. Don't say there's nothing to do. It's just that we have a mindset. We all are having degrees, BSc, MSc, Masters, but we can't put food on the table. What is happening? No, I don't have a job. You don't have a job, give yourself a job. Everybody has an ability. He said everyone according to their what? Ability. It's a perspective we have. Our whole perspective is job. When you think God is going to bless you, that means I will get a good job. It's not about job. Job is one way, but there's something much more than job. There's something in you. There's an ingenuity that is in you. There's an ability that is deposited in you. You can grow it. Everybody has something to give. Everybody has something to start with. Everybody has a starting capital. Starting capital is not money. Starting capital is not what? It's not money. So the first element is stewardship and accountability. The second one I talked about is the ability to take risk, overcoming fear by taking risk. I said that's another mindset you must have. Verse 24 and 25 of Matthew chapter 25. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was what?
Afraid.
And I went and protected it. The purpose is not to protect, is to grow it, is to make profit. Everything God has called you to do is not to protect, because as long as you protect it, it will die. A seed of corn abides alone, except it's being sown. Then it will go through processes and multiply. Fear has made more people fail than failure in itself. The greatest creator of poverty is fear. What if I did this thing and it failed? Do it and fail. If you fail, you stand up. There is no wealthy man who has not failed. Failure is part of the process. Failure is not an end. There's nobody who has not failed. In fact, failure is opportunity to learn more. What's the definition of failure? Opportunity to
learn more.
Is an opportunity to learn more. If you know that, you will never be depressed by failure. Failure is not an end, but an opportunity to learn more. It's part of the process that makes you an outstanding person, that gives you stability. He was afraid. I was afraid, so I protected it instead of growing it. When others doubled from 5 to 10, he was to at least to be 2, but he was still where he was. He did not just lose profit, he lose development. Failure is an opportunity to learn more, to be better. 2 people are doing something. One skate through, the other failed, then sat down, restudied, and got there. The person that failed developed a better capacity. People who fail and succeed are more stable to carry people along, because they have experienced the 2 sides of the coin and they have left that level. The side of win and the side of failure, and they have stepped forward. In times of experience, they have better experience. The real win is not the profit, but who you become, the growth that took place in you. The Bible says everyone according to their what? Ability. What is their initial ability? Ability to manage 5. That's why they gave him 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other one has ability to manage 2. That's why they gave him 2. This one has the ability to manage 1, but he didn't do. His fear destroyed his ability. The fear of poverty is worse than poverty. Take the risk and come out. In the ocean of infinity, there are no impossibilities. It's your capacity that determines what you get. The goodness of God has no limit. So the one whose ability was 5 now made 10 profits. Capacity has doubled. His innate capacity by experience. Your initial ability is just your starting ability. That is why when you are faithful, your commitment to faithfulness in discharging your skills towards the ability in you makes you a better person. And that's why I tell you that whether you are an employer or anything they give you to do it with all your mind. There are 2 profits. There is the profit the organization make, but there's also the profit that you make that remain with you for life. Don't say they are using me. You cannot grow without being used. Let them use you. You're also learning how profits are made in the business. We are made by being used. It's in being used that we are being developed. Your greatest profit is who you become by virtue of what you are doing. And nobody will ever take it from you because it becomes you.